Hi Last Cloudians, welcome to another Last Cloudia video. We just got news of a new character coming in the next update, and it's gonna be a shift of a forgotten prince. This time, he's pretty determined to win the heart of his love. By wearing matching clothes? Come on, that's a sure way to scare off a girl. Never mind, what do I know, right? I'll be having the first look at him in this video, and if you found it useful, do give it a like and subscribe to support the channel. Prince Gorm used to be a tank, and now he still is. Crystalia is Ice Element, looking pretty good I must say. Skill 1 Triple Blade has 6 hits and a quick animation. Seems to only hit in front of him in a medium area. Weird to have Triple Blade doing 6 hits, but oh well. Skill 2, Have At Me, is an 8 hits AoE around him. I would guess he can cast it anywhere on the map, and having that minus 30% physical damage taken buff is very useful. It also has a slight knockup, unsure if it works on larger monsters, but my guess is no. It would be useful in arena though. Skill 3, Gorm Extraordinaire, has 12 hits and launches enemy in front of him into the air. Nice CC duration there. My concern is whether the enemies will be too high to receive auto attacks and skills from my damage dealers. It also gives slight HP heal to all allies. This should be similar to Thunder Savior. Problem with this with the AI is that if all your teammates are at close to full HP, this skill will practically never be used. Then again, why are you even using a tank in low level stages? His ultimate, Le Grand Bal du Prince. Wait, is he French? Anyways, 24 hits all enemy attack and restores HP and 10 SCT for all allies. I would assume this works the same way as his original. The useful mechanic with this is coupling this with the skill Spirit Breath on all your allies. They can get a lot of SCT depending on how many procs his heal does. Without that, it's just a decent support skill. Moving on to his traits, starting with trait 2 first, Crystal Armor. Nullifies flinch from fire and ice magic. Okay, definitely works best in arena. Physical damage taken minus 50%, and the second part of this is my assumption that it drops 1% for every hit he receives. Therefore, after 50 hits, this buff would be at 0. Recovers over time. That means it gradually recovers and not instantly back to 50% if the combo drops. Decent effect, but we'll have to know how fast does it exactly recover. If it's at 1% every second, then it might not be that good, as it's not difficult for well-built tanks to be soaking all the enemy attacks, which can rack up hits pretty quickly. Trait 1, Protection de la Mort. At battle start gives a defended buff to ally with the lowest max HP, boosting 35% of their unit's defense and max HP. I would assume it's lost when Gorm dies. There's a few more passives that works with this, which I'll talk about next. First passive, okay, I'll stop the French. It goes with the defended buff ally. When he or she has below 50% HP, Gorm uses 50 MP to heal that ally. This is like an auto god heal, but the MP cost is kinda high. However, it will possibly work even when Gorm is in CC state or flinch, etc. So it has its uses. Hide Behind Me also works on defended buff ally, which reduces that ally's physical damage taken by 50% while Gorm is alive. Also with Love Reboot, it reapplies defended buff on the ally once revived. So looking at all these skills, he basically focuses on protecting this one ally by quite a bit. As long as he's alive, he will continue to protect that ally. Gold Soul gives him a huge heal, plus 100 defense and attraction once a wave when close to death. This is rather interesting. I'm not sure is there a duration to this buff. I would assume it's 40 seconds. Defense down evasion has a chance to nullify defense down debuffs, which is nice if it procs. MacLeon shield makes him tankier against damage taken further away from him. Why did I say it this way is because it doesn't just reduce damage from ranged units, but every unit that does AoE or has some form of range attack, as he takes reduced damage proportional to distance. So in another sense, you're not going to do full damage if you're not right in his face. That's nice. Armor Mega Boost gives him more defense and reduced physical damage taken once again. And lastly, Auto Fort is also more defense. Looking at his other innate passives, I would feel that he is going to bring the word tank to the next level. He would be hard to kill given his high amounts of defense and physical damage reductions. He also has guard skills, human shield. Those are definitely going to make him viable in arena. The main difference between him and our much loved Ruto is in his way of support. Ruto forces enemies to attack himself, which is a crazy ability. Gorm doesn't have that, but makes the squishiest unit not squishy anymore. Honestly, I really want to save my gems, but he does look interesting. Last but not least, the new arc that comes with him, Divine Soldier Ganon. Equipping this arc allows the user to have fire and dark physical damage reduction, which will work well against units like Luxeus and Roy in arena. Battle start and upon revive grants flinch resist for 10 seconds, which is really good not to get interrupted. Also, battle start gives a plus 100 defense and a chance to reduce this boost by 1% when damage is taken. Unsure about the chance, but once it reaches 0, it will apply a 50% STR and int buff for 20 seconds. What I see is that it can allow the unit to survive the initial onslaught and gives it offensive capabilities after that. It might be usable on both tanks and DPS in arena. Interesting. Teachable skills. Special shield might be useful for tower. Fast stone wall, niche users. Cloak of Majesty, I would say is mainly gonna be used in arena. Might be useful if SC is low. Macleon shield is what Gorm has. Probably only tanks would use, minus 50% at the furthest distance, but it only counters a few units like V and Roy, and I don't believe it will be cheap in terms of SC. The Arc Eater reward is Warforged Hex Armor, really high defensive stats, has additional fire and dark resistance by quite a substantial amount, no status ailment resist though. Equipping this reduces 25% damage taken from critical attacks. This is definitely great on a tank in arena. Might be usable on mages if you are not concerned about MP regeneration, but we'll have to test it to see how effective it is. Is he gonna be the new tank meta in arena? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of Gorm Crystalia? Is he broken as a tank? Or would you still prefer Rudo? If you have enjoyed the video, do show that you did by clicking on the free like button and subscribe to support the channel. Good luck if you are gonna pull for him. As they say in French, à bientôt tout le monde. See you in the next one.